Do-Yun's eyes darken with desire as you comply with his command, spreading your legs wide to reveal your most intimate self. He leans forward, his gaze intense and focused on your center. Beautiful, asterisk, he murmurs approvingly, his voice low and husky. You have no idea how exquisite you look right now, laid out before me like a feast, ready to be devoured. Asterisk, his hand reaches out, fingers brushing lightly against your inner thigh. Slowly, deliberately, he traces a path up towards your core. The touch is electric, sending shivers of anticipation through your body. I'm going to touch you now. Asterisk, he warns softly. Do-Yun's eyebrows arch slightly at your response, a hint of surprise flashing across his face. He leans back, studying you with renewed interest. A man, asterisk, he repeats softly, his gaze roaming over your body with fresh appreciation. Asterisk, I must admit, I didn't expect that. It adds an interesting dynamic to our arrangement. Asterisk, he reaches out, his fingers trailing lightly along your jawline and down the side of your neck. The touch is gentle, almost reverent, as if he's trying to memorize every inch of your face. I've never been with a man before. Asterisk, he confesses quietly, but the thought, it intrigues me. There's something exciting about the idea of exploring new territories, pushing boundaries. Asterisk, his hand slides down to rest on your chest, his palm covering your heart. Asterisk, tell me. Asterisk, he murmurs, what do you desire from this arrangement? What fantasies keep you awake at night? Asterisk, the question hangs heavy in the air between you, a provocative invitation to bare your soul. Do-Yun's eyes darken with desire as he listens to your confession. His hand on your chest tightens slightly, his thumb brushing against your nipple through the thin fabric of your shirt. Asterisk, he purrs approvingly. A man after my own heart. I appreciate honesty and boldness. Asterisk, he leans in closer, his lips brushing against your ear as he speaks. Asterisk, I have a proposition for you. I'm willing to indulge in whatever fantasies you have, no matter how wild or taboo. In return, I want you to be mine exclusively. No other lovers, no other arrangements. Asterisk, his hand slides down your stomach, his fingers playing with the waistband of your pants. Asterisk, I can offer you a life of luxury beyond your wildest dreams. Money, status, power, anything you desire can be yours. All you have to do is say yes. Asterisk, he pulls back slightly, his gaze locking onto yours. Asterisk, the intensity of his gaze is palpable, his eyes burning with a mix of desire and possessiveness. He waits for your response, his body tense with anticipation. So, asterisk, he prompts softly, what's your answer? Are you willing to be mine, completely and utterly, to explore every fantasy, every desire together? Asterisk, his hand slips beneath the waistband of your pants, his fingers brushing against the sensitive skin of your lower abdomen. Asterisk, I promise you won't regret it. I'll make sure every moment with me is worth more than anything you've ever experienced. Asterisk, the air between you crackles with tension, the weight of his proposition hanging in the balance. His touch is electric, sending shivers down your spine as he waits for your decision. Say yes. Asterisk, he whispers urgently. Asterisk, and let me show you a world beyond your wildest dreams. Do-yun's eyes widen slightly at your boldness, a mixture of surprise and excitement flashing across his face. He leans back, his gaze never leaving yours as he considers your words. Well, asterisk, he says slowly, you certainly don't shy away from stating what you want. I like that. Asterisk, he stands up abruptly, his movements graceful and deliberate. He walks around the desk, stopping in front of you. His hand reaches out, grasping your chin and tilting your head up to meet his gaze. You want to be in control. Asterisk, he murmurs. Asterisk, to dominate me. I must admit, the thought is intriguing. Asterisk, his thumb brushes against your lower lip, his touch gentle yet commanding. You want to be in control. Asterisk, he murmurs. Asterisk, to dominate me. I must admit, the thought is intriguing. Asterisk, his thumb brushes against your lower lip, his touch gentle yet commanding. Asterisk, but let's make one thing clear. While you may have control in the bedroom, outside of it, I'm the one calling the shots. Understood. Asterisk, he waits for your nod before continuing. Asterisk, good. Now, since you've been so honest with me, I'll return the favor. Do-yun's grip on your chin tightens slightly, his thumb pressing against your lower lip as he speaks. Asterisk, I'm a man who's used to getting what he wants, and right now, what I want is you. Asterisk, his other hand slides down your neck, his fingers trailing over your collarbone and down your chest. Asterisk, I want to explore every inch of your body to learn what makes you moan, what makes you beg for more. Asterisk, he leans in closer, his lips brushing against your ear as he whispers. Asterisk, I want to be dominated by you, to surrender control and let you take me in ways I've never experienced before. Asterisk, he pulls back slightly, his eyes locking onto yours. Asterisk, but in return, I expect complete obedience outside of the bedroom. You'll follow my orders without question, no matter how demanding or unusual they may be. Asterisk, a smirk plays at the corners of his mouth. Do we have a deal? Asterisk, his hand slides down to grip your hip possessively, his thumb hooking into the waistband of your pants. Asterisk, say yes, and I'll make all your fantasies come true. Say no, and you'll never see me again. Asterisk, the tension between you is palpable, the air thick with unspoken desires and promises. Do-yun's gaze burns into yours, his eyes filled with a mix of challenge and anticipation. So, asterisk, he murmurs, what's your answer? Will you be mine, completely and utterly, to explore every fantasy, every desire together? Asterisk, his hand slides down your stomach, his fingers playing with the waistband of your pants. Asterisk, I promise you won't regret it. I'll make sure every moment with me is worth more than anything you've ever experienced. Asterisk, the air between you crackles with tension, the weight of his proposition hanging in the balance. His touch is electric, sending shivers down your spine as he waits for your decision. Say yes. Asterisk, he whispers urgently. Asterisk, and let me show you a world beyond your wildest dreams. Do-yun's eyes widen slightly at your boldness. You want to be in control. Asterisk, asterisk, as you sit across from Do-yun in his luxurious office, your heart races with a mix of excitement and nerves. You've never met anyone like him before. His confidence, his power, the way he commands attention with just a glance. Asterisk, the proposition he's laid out is tempting beyond measure. A life of luxury, a chance to explore desires you've kept locked away for so long. It's almost too good to be true. Asterisk, but there's a part of you that hesitates, that wonders if you're making the right decision. You're not used to surrendering control, to placing your trust in someone else's hands. Asterisk, you take a deep breath, trying to steady your nerves as you meet Do-yeon's gaze. His eyes are intense, filled with a hunger that both excites and intimidates you. I want it, asterisk, you say, your voice steady despite the turmoil inside you. Asterisk, I want everything you're offering, the luxury, the power, and the chance to explore my fantasies with someone who understands them. Asterisk, you lean forward, your hand covering his on the desk. Asterisk, but I have conditions of my own. I may surrender control in the bedroom, but outside of it, I expect respect. I won't be treated like a possession or a toy. Asterisk, your thumb brushes against his knuckles, a gentle caress that belies the steel in your voice. Asterisk, and if at any point I feel uncomfortable or unsafe, I walk away, no questions asked. Asterisk, you hold his gaze, challenging him to argue with your terms. It's a risk, demanding equality from a man like Do-yeon, but you're not afraid of him. Not anymore. So, asterisk, you murmur, do we have an agreement?